And I kind of want her hair to have that, like, the careless, well, not careless, what's the right word? Just like the effort, I can't speak, that effort, why is it so hard to say effortless? Just that look of, like, I just threw it up, but it's so perfect. Hello, and welcome to my canvas. Alright, so I have been wanting for a really long time to design a character for Halloween. And by character I meant a fairy for Halloween. I thought that would be kind of fun. So when I think of a character or a fairy for Halloween, I automatically kind of start thinking of like having like bat wings instead of like crystal-y buggy wings. I think bat wings instead. And then I also, for Halloween, I always think of those tights that are like orange and black, or just even just striped tights. I'm always thinking about striped stuff. Like so. This is my little doodle board. I thought I'd doodle out things until I kind of got an idea of what I wanted to do for this character. But yeah. So here, I am gonna have references for this, and I'm gonna like look up bat wings, because right now I have this little shape and I don't have much else. But maybe looking up some bat wings will help me think of other things, because maybe, well, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I kind of implement it into her dress, but I think that we're just gonna give her bat wings, because it's just too perfect. That's too perfect to not do it that way. But they've got like the lines in them. Anyway, and then I think I want to put her in like a leaf dress that is made out of like autumn leaves. So it's just like my standard leaf that I draw. It's just this like this one. But let me look up some other leaves to kind of, let's see, autumn leaves. Because we've got all kinds of different kinds of leaves for autumn. You can do all kinds of shapes and textures. Texture is just my buzzword lately. I'm just texture on everything. We've got these guys that are wiggly like this. These ones that have like the 3 sections, except they're kind of connected. They're not part like I drew it. That kind of gives me more of an idea. Give her like a leafy dress. And another thing that makes me think Halloween is like spider webs. Maybe, what if I gave her like a spider web shawl or something like that? What are some other Halloween-y things that like a fairy would pick up and use? There are things like acorns and stuff, but that's giving me just more general fall. This is what the brainstorm is for. Pumpkins and witch hats also make me think of Halloween. I don't know how to implement a pumpkin into her design just because she is so tiny, and pumpkins usually are not that small. Maybe they grow their own little tiny pumpkins. Let me think about maybe like a style of dress. So I'm wondering if maybe I give her some kind of sweater or something, because I want this to be a little bit cozy. Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to give her a sweater and make it cozy, or if I make it go a little bit more, not real spooky, but like more witchy instead of cozy. These are my dilemmas. What if we were to give her, like a chunky like sweater with big buttons, and then I can have like boots or something, like oversized sleeves, and then she'd have her bat wings. I'm gonna draw them kind of small just to fit it into the frame, and then maybe a hat. So that's kind of one very simple idea. Maybe she has like on her skirt, she has like a spider web, like just like a see-through spider web like wrap around her skirt. The other thing I'm thinking is like the same thing but no sweater, but instead like this would be the continuation of the dress. She would have like fun slow, her arms in this are really long. They're not gonna be that long in the final thing. I'm just kind of getting some ideas out. This isn't incorporating the leaves at all, so we have to find out how to make this a little bit more leafy. I wonder. And then do we give her a hat? I'm trying to decide if we give her a witch hat or not, because that is super Halloween-y, but maybe the wings, like the bat wings and the witch hat would be too much. Maybe we go more bat, less witch. If we go with more of this silhouette, how do we leafify this? Because I always like with my outfits to try and think of, and this is something newer that I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to get out of my, because I have like a few dresses that I like to draw, and I want to expand my dress and outfits more than just what I have been. So I've been trying to mesh cute dresses and cute things that I find online with how maybe fairies would make that out of stuff that they have, and it doesn't always make sense, but it's fun. So let's see, how would we do this in leaves? Because I like this spiderweb idea to have it be part of the like a hanging drapery, maybe a wrap situation, and like these are like the stems, and then maybe she has like a belt and a skirt, and I kind of want it to flip up. I don't know why, I just think that would be kind of cute to flip up. And then the sleeves, the long draping sleeves, maybe I make them out of webbing and have a little bit of a web on her dress. This kind of might don't look like it makes much sense, but do I give her stripy stockings? That might be too much because I already have so many spider webs in here, but maybe I give her some boots and black tights. I think that's what I'm gonna do, short boots and black tights. I'm thinking maybe with her hair we do like a half up situation. Now do we cut it short, which I don't do very often, or do we have it be long, just because I really like drawing long hair. Oh, and do we give her like a double? No, I like this single in the back. And then the colors would be like very orangey, and except for, I mean, this is yellow, but kind of start light and get to be kind of darker, like dark brown boots. And then she has her wings, which are gonna be bigger than this. This is just so it could fit it, the idea to get that kind of shape on there. And then she has the white webs everywhere. And then her hair, either to play in with our palette, I was thinking either make her like a redhead, or make her have like black hair or dark brown. Ooh, I kind of like the dark brown. I like the dark brown because the red will stand out against her wings because they're going to be bigger than this, but it blends in with her outfit. And I think I'm going to adjust something on her outfit really fast because I see these all the time. I don't own myself and I don't know what they're called, but they're like these half sweaters where they're like the sleeves and then not the top. They're just like this, but I want to make it out of that spider web. I think that would just be really fun. And then I kind of want to give her like a long necklace, maybe with something on it, but I don't know what yet. What did she find? What's a treasure that she found that she wanted to string up on this necklace? And then I think I want to change her hair. I might even, hold on, this is a thought I just had. What would it look like if I just like gave her, oh, I'm on the eraser, not the pen. If I wanted to give her like a cute messy bun or something, kind of like the messy bun idea, because it's just very autumnal to me to have like a messy bun with a sweater kind of, except for, I mean, she didn't have a sweater really, but. And then I kind of want to give her more leaves in her skirt to make it kind of look fuller. Okay, I think I want to try going with this. I still have to think about this treasure though. What am I gonna do there? We'll think about it. Maybe it'll come to me as we, oh, actually, okay. Well, this isn't really a treasure because I don't know what this would be made out of, but maybe she carved herself a trinket. Maybe just like a simple little moon. That's just cute. Oh, when I got rid of my other hair. Oopsie. So I've got my little reference of the little scribble sheet that we just did. Kind of brainstorm some of the ideas. And now we're going to implement those ideas. Though I've already thought of a few other things that I want to do, but that was kind of a small scribble. We can implement them on like the larger drawing. I'm gonna change the size of this canvas just a little bit. Just while I try and figure out like the pose and everything. I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm doing. I'm just kind of trying a few things, and oh, I should look up some bat wings to see how to fit them in here. Because I could. It would be really tall. I'm just gonna make this huge while I figure this out. So I could have them going more like up. That might be kind of cool. I forgot to do this on a separate layer. Oops. I could have them coming like around, which is always kind of fun to have overlapping, which I really like doing. Sometimes doing things backwards confuses me. I kind of like that. The silhouette of that is also fun. Let's try, what would they look like if they were more like curled up? I don't think that's quite right. That's also fun. Oh, that's why my brush was acting weird. I was on the wrong one. Okay, so I was thinking to put this hand up, and yeah, it looks wonky right now, but I think I might put it down just because of, and not like that, I'm just gonna erase it, but just because I want to showcase her sleeves a bit better, and so I might just have to be a little bit more boring and just go down like the other one and not have like an up arm and a down arm or two up arms or something, just because I want to showcase those sleeves because they're so fun. That is something I always do, is I always draw hands way too big, and I always have to, I don't know why I always draw them way huge and I have to fix it later every time. And I still want her to be like sparkly. She's still a fairy. And we gotta figure out these feet. Alright, so if the canvas were a little crooked, I think I like this wing better. So we are gonna duplicate that wing. Pop it over here to give us a little bit of symmetry. Hello! So yesterday I was feeling kind of sick. I kind of had a little bit of a stomach ache, but I am back today and I feel a lot better. So I wanted to continue this, but I am noticing at first glance this hand looks a little weird. So I'm gonna try and see if I can't fix that. I think yesterday it was like, oh, it's like willowy and weird and fun, like, but in a good way, but now I don't like it, so I'm gonna fix it. I've got headphones on right now. I'm trying to trick myself to talk louder than I normally do so my mic can catch my voice a little bit better. And I'm hoping that this helps me just speak up just a little bit. Well, my iPad just crashed or something. Sorry. Okay, I'm hoping I'm sitting here and it's like I plugged it in, because it wasn't like dead. This thing is old. This thing is so old. For iPads at least. And I got it used. I hope it's okay. But I just plugged it in and it's turning back on, and I'm really hoping that it didn't delete anything. Or like that everything is gonna still be there when I log in. Goodness. I think we're okay. I think it just had a little hiccup. It does that sometimes. Like I said, this thing is old. Well, okay, I'm sure that there are older iPads out there, but I use this thing a lot, so I'm sure that's aged it a little bit. I hope it didn't delete my recording. We'll have to see. It might still save it. Because I just screen captured, because I feel like it's nicer to have a little bit of closer up stuff. So it doesn't look like it deleted anything that I was working on. So that is good. So I was thinking that maybe she could have like some cute bracelets, but I think I'm gonna wait to add them until after I would do this spider web like shawl sweater thing, because I want to put that on first, because that's more important in my head to the design than bracelets and stuff would be. And then after that's on, I want to see if those bracelets actually, if they're too busy, because it might be too busy with all of the webbing. I'm still trying to decide on that. But we can't forget her necklace. We need to put her necklace in here. And her wings. And because I want them to be very symmetrical. Well, actually, no, I lied. Oh, I mean, I do want them to be symmetrical, but I was going to say that I'm just going to draw and then copy it. But actually, I already did that with the sketch. So as long as I be fairly consistent with the sketch, they'll still look symmetrical, but still have that slight variation of being drawn itself. Ooh, my hands are kind of shaky today. Ooh. There we go. And then I know that if you look at pictures of bat wings, like I am right now, they have lots of like veins and stuff that you can see depending on how the light is shining through their wings. And I'm trying to decide if I should add that or not. Okay, and then I'm just noticing that those lines are thicker than the rest, but I think it's gonna be okay because I was intending for the lines to be the, what is it exactly? Like the I'm not sure exactly what these are called, but in the wing, like, is it, I don't want to sound ignorant, is it like bone? Okay, I've got to look it up now. Because on bats, it's like their little arms and fingers and stuff, but is it made out of, like, what is it exactly? Oh, I have no internet connection. I was like typing it in, asking, and it's like, you don't have any internet. I don't have the Google. I will have to look it up later. I'm gonna see what I want to do with her hair. And I kind of want her hair to have that, like, I just threw it up in a bun look. The careless, well, not careless, what's the right word? Just like the effortless. The effortless is the word I'm looking, not careless. That I can't speak. That why is it so hard to say effortless? Just that look of, like, I just threw it up, but it's so perfect at being, you know, just how it is. And what if we kind of make it look a little bit pumpkin-esque? I don't know. I'm trying to decide with that. Okay, I like that. I think that's cute. Okay, our hands are still different. Which, I mean, it's okay for them to be a bit different. They don't have to be exactly the same, but I want them to look like they are the hands of the same person. Okay, I think that works for me. Do I want her to have something hanging off of her belt? Well, and maybe I do put like a buckle on the belt, but I put it like down here. I don't know if that even makes sense. And I do want it to look like a buckle. I'm not crazy about that. I think I want to make my brush a little thinner. Wait, except for if it's going through a loop, it would be like this, I think. Hold on, thinking about the structure of a buckle. Right? Hold on. I've got to look up a buckle, for goodness sake. Okay, I have I have a buckle reference. And it's kind of like what I did, but I'm gonna change it a little bit to be maybe a bit thinner and to be like curved on one side, flat on the other side. Got the holes, and the belt would be coming through and the loop. Okay, I like that belt a lot better than what we had before. I know that pose is a little bit weird, but I wanted to showcase those sleeves, those long drapey spiderweb sleeves. Speaking of spiderweb, it I think is about time to start drawing the spiderweb parts. And I am gonna look up spiderwebs. Please don't show me spiders, just show me spiderwebs. Okay, and I actually, I had a thought, what if I like put cute little leaf in her hair? Alright, web time. So I think that's the general shape that I want. Oh, I've used so many layers. I just need to start merging some. And I think while I try to figure out how to get the webbing to look like webbing, even though it's on like a distorted, like it's not gonna be a flat, so I'm not gonna be able to do like the, you know, the circle thing. I have to figure out how to make it work. Let's just kind of throw something on there and see how it works. Because I'm thinking it'll come down like this and then have like this kind of going on. So I might change that neckline to fit better. And then some of them on my reference photos aren't completely like neat. Like they have a few little like straggly stray lines where it looks like the spider like crossed, which kind of just adds to like the charm of the thing. And I kind of maybe want to have some hang a little bit more than others. Maybe not quite like that, or maybe like that, but not on this one. So there's a bit more variation. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that looks fun and cool. Oh, and then I wanted to put some spider on her dress, just a little. Let's see, I'm thinking come out this way. Alright, now we're gonna block in some of these colors, and I kind of already decided what my colors are gonna be. I'm just gonna use the lasso tool, because I love using the lasso tool for stuff like this. So I think I'm happy with the webbing now. I did 2 layers because I wanted it to stand out but still look like webs. But I think I might change the line art under the web of everything, just so that it's like the lines aren't they're not competing as much. Maybe just like a soft brown, we'll see what that looks like. Just so that we're competing for less attention here. Maybe even softer. Yes, I think that helps. I think that helps a lot. So I'm gonna start adding a bit of color and gradient to everything. And let's just add a little bit of color and like blush. And then I think I want to do a little bit in her wings. And I was thinking a little bit more lighter and brown in between these areas here. And then I feel like the black line art on the wings is a little too harsh. So I'm just gonna go over it with a darker brown instead of the black, just to soften it up just a little bit. And I think that actually really helps. And then I'm thinking about actually doing that on her face a little bit too. Alright, and then the leaves. Putting gradient on leaves is such a big help. And then her boots, I'm gonna have lighter at the toe, like they've been a little bit worn. Alright, so her base colors are done for the most part, I'm thinking, and now we just need to add the shadows. And I'm just gonna go in with the shale brush and just like the same color on a multiply layer. Well, I lied. I'm gonna change the color a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little bit warmer and a little bit more saturated. And I'm just gonna carve out anywhere I feel like a shadow would be. And then I'm gonna go over the same shadow areas and just kind of like erase some of the harshness of it without blending it. So just like the medium hard brush, but on a lower opacity, because I want to keep the shadow, but I just want to like soften it just a little bit in some areas, mostly just in the middle of the face. And then I'm gonna go in with another shadow layer and just get a little bit more general shadow, but in bigger pieces. So I'm just gonna go in with the medium hard brush, just because I think I'm gonna get like this arm here and these fingers, and then go in with that same idea across like all of the pieces. And I think that's good for the leaves on her dress. I'm very happy with that. I think it looks really fun and very autumnal, which is exactly what I wanted, was that very autumnal feel. Oh, except for I missed the little leaves in her hair. And then something that I want to do that I've been really liking with the leaves lately is kind of blending the colors together just a little bit, just so that they look a little bit less solid. They look a little bit more transparent. I don't know. We'll tinker with it because I really like the colors that these ended out and I don't want to like mess with it too much. But I think I will do it in the hair a little bit. Not this dramatic, but I think I'm muttering too much. Oops. I forget that I have to speak up. But of course we also want to add some highlights. And speaking of highlights, we should probably do that to the other stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself. We shouldn't do the highlights yet. We should finish adding shadows because I haven't added any to the boots or the wings yet. Or her shirt. Her shirt has no shadow yet either. Let's do that right now. Get a little bit of shading in here. Alrighty. Now the wings. I think I need to add more light to her wings. I'm thinking about adding, because, okay, I can't remember when I cut in to talk about this, but I was going to talk about, because I was asking what because I know that, like, let me get on a different layer so I can draw. I know that, like, these are, like, basically the fingers of a bat, right? And I looked it up, it's just bone, because I don't know why I was like, I don't know what it is. Because I was thinking bone, but I didn't want to be wrong, so I didn't say it. And then they have like those, I called them veins in their wings, and I was reading and it said that they're veins, and also there's like little veins of muscle in there too, which makes sense. And I'm thinking about adding those. Oh, I never shaded the shoes. Whoops. Alright, so shoes are shaded. I haven't done anything on her eyes yet, and I just barely realized that. So we need to shade her eyes. And then something that I like to do is add a little bit of either a warm color or a cool color, like reflecting in the black part of the eye. I don't know why I like doing it. I feel like it looks nice. And then I'm also going to go in on a clipping mask, and I'm gonna try and add a little bit of color in the shadows. Alright, so I think that's what we've got. So this was the plan. This is the idea, right? We wanted a bat wing fairy, and I didn't give her striped stockings, but I gave her like black leggings or like black stockings with a leaf dress. I didn't put a pumpkin in there because I guess I kind of made her bun kind of pumpkin-y, but I didn't put a pumpkin in there just because she's so small, but I made everything like pumpkin colored. It's like all that pretty orange. We decided not to do the hat or the cardigan, but we wanted to do the spider webs, right? And this was like the basic idea of things with these boots and everything, and I think I'm really happy with how it came out. And I have it also on, and I also have it on a black background. I don't know which one I like better, honestly. I like the white background and the black background. But yeah, that's everything for this week. We've got cute little Halloween fairy. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it was fun. So yeah, bye.